Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if I can make this one turn up a treat. Even though it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. But, you know, you can turn something shitty into something good, although the old saying still holds true. When you got something that's so bad, you can't put a shine on a turd. Seems like we are putting a fucking shine on a turd right here. I don't know why. Whatever, folks. Put a shine on a turd. Yes, it's an old proverbial saying. I do wonder what colour we're going to utilise with this. Yeah, but normally you can't put a shine on a turd. Something so gross and so bad. See how we go with this, folks. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is a Hello magazine or some kind of gossip magazine, and we're interested in this celebrity shit, this bullshit, this crap. Yuck, I hate celebrities. Fuck, I'm sick of them. There's nothing wrong, actually, the truth being told is that there's nothing wrong with celebrity in itself. It's when it becomes some kind of worship object, where people worship you because you're fucking famous. You know, that fame becomes a fucking worship item. It shouldn't be like that, because celebrities are just like any human. They are not perfect. Far from it. In fact, they're probably more troublesome than the average person. But people seem to believe in celebrities because they're rich, they're famous, they're successful, they've made it in life, they're treated like role models, even though they fucking don't even know how to keep a marriage together for the most part. And yeah, they're just far from being anything but a pain in the ass. That's looking really quite interesting, actually. Got this interesting one there, she's just like that. Interesting. I think we forgot to darken it. But yeah, celebrities are really treated like they're some kind of worship thing. They're just treated like they're goddesses or gods. They're like something like, yeah, got it on there. They're like something that people just seem to need to worship. And they're just so... I don't understand why people want to worship them, you know, folks. Really don't. I don't understand it, folks. But they're worshipped, you know, they're considered, because they've got money and power and fame, they're given some kind of worship. And it's just not acceptable, folks, really, that people should bow down to these bitches. And yeah, they're often bitches, not all of them. Yeah, there are some good ones, but how often do you see them? Most of them are just a bunch of troublemakers, and they don't... More often than not, they're recognised for their the trouble that they get into, rather than what they were talented at, whether they be musicians or movie stars. It's almost forgotten what got them there in the first place, what got their fame in the first place, because they seem to make more trouble than they should. And really, it's just silly. In the end, it's really silly. Let's come up looking shit house. That green looks ugly. That's why I don't like red. I prefer brown, because brown looks a lot nicer, like turquoise. When you're using it as a background colour, this has come to be more of an ugly, horrid green colour. But basically, yeah, I just don't... I know for myself, I don't typically follow celebrities. I don't have any interest in what they get up to and all that and their shenanigans. Because they get up to plenty of shenanigans a lot of the time. Not all of them. I mean, there is a place for celebrity. It can be used. This is really nice. This has come up a treat. It can be a really useful tool, being a celebrity and being rich, helping others and making other people's lives happier. You know, spending your money on doing goodwill to those less fortunate, but really meaning it, really not just doing it sporadically or occasionally, but having your own philanthropic, to be a philanthropist and to regularly give generously to those less fortunate. This way, folks. So giving more heaps of money to those less fortunate and helping to build lives that have been shattered, and people who are homeless could potentially be taken off the street and given a meaningful way of life and being safe, and they can just make these people's lives better instead of keeping the money to themselves and behaving like bunch of jackasses, you could say. So they can be really stupid people, these celebrities, but they don't have to be. You know, if I could become a celebrity, I'd be giving most of my money away and I'd still have a lot for myself, but I wouldn't be emphasising keeping the money for me. I'd be giving most of it away. Most of it, folks, not just some of it or a little bit, a lot. I could make a lot of money if I had the opportunity, and I could plough back into society what I took out in Centrelink payments. So there's a lot of potential for people who are celebrities to make a real difference. And it's hard becoming a celebrity. I'm trying myself to become one so I can improve my life and help others in also. If I can just help myself first. There's an old saying, it's a bit cliche, you know, the old saying, God helps those who help themselves. And that's the kind of attitude I'm trying to take for myself. It's helping myself first, and then when I get established I can help others. And that's what I want to do, is help others. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. I do wonder if we're going to do a switcheroo. Maybe we'll do a switcheroo, folks. But it's really difficult trying to get established, trying to get yourself on the map, trying to get your money flowing. I want to be recognised as a photocopier artist. I want to get my money flowing through being one of those, to being a photocopier artist. And I want to be a good role model to society. I don't want to behave like an idiot, like these celebrities typically do. And that's come up looking really even better. I think we can now call this demo quits.